difficulties. It's a big crowd here at Rose Gymnasium. We're going to blame that. We'll say. Just typical senior night. You missed a jump shot by Presley Cunda from the free throw line to change this to a 6-3 lead now by the Bobcats. And Cunda looking for somewhere to go with it. Baseline shot won't go, and now Anna Hall's got the rebound, and she double dribbles.
Yeah,
they're going to say that she used her dribble corralling that one, Troy. Probably a good call.
Yeah, I think it was.
Kenzie Miller had to step out for just a minute, had blood on her jersey maybe. She
she's got a nosebleed,
took
I think.
a shot to the nose or just the excitement.
Goes in, though. Natalie Reed, she's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Nay Noble, her first.
And we know if Reed and Cunda can get to covering for each other, screening for each other, and passing the ball in the interior, this could be tough for the Lady Wolves to keep up with.
Yeah, Natalie Reed's a really good player. She averages about 12 rebounds a game. She's just a sophomore, Doug. She likes to get up and down the floor. She's a really, really good talent. She knocks both of these down. Makes it an 8-3 game.
8-3 Bobcats, yeah. Here comes Jazzy Banks. She's going to look right to get this started. Nay Noble with the screen at the top of the key. Somebody's got to be open. She's got two on her. It's going to be Holbrook, but nobody sees her. So Gracie Brown will set it back up. Noble at the high post. Banks with the screen, looking for an open shot. Long two won't go. Brown gets the rebound, but stepped on the line. Bobcats ball. Or Lady Cats ball, sorry. Now Cunda drives to her right and finds Reed. And Reed doing a good job keeping her head up. I like that interior passing by the Lady Cats, Troy.
Those two play really well together. They compensate each other really well, Doug. You'll see that a lot tonight going from Cunda over to Reed. And like I said, they like to kick it back outside.
Anna Hall's got a step. Can she finish? She'll take the foul.
Yeah, it's going to be on Emmy Warner. It's going to send Hall to the free throw line, shooting two.
Anna Hall's first is up and in. 8-4 Bobcats. Dan Hall's second effort is off the right side, but Noble's got the rebound. She misses the putback, though. And it's 8-4. Lady Cats on the move. And that high post, Cunda in that high post where she can do the most damage, and this time she's going to drive. Might have drawn some contact there.
That'll be a good matchup. We talked about that earlier there. That'll be a really good matchup between Nay Noble and Presley Cunda. Two really physical players down low. They like to beat and bang, so that'll be a good matchup all night. Out to Warner, over to Wyrick. She's being guarded by Gracie Brown. Deflected. Brown knocks it loose, come up with by Nay Noble, out to Jazzy Banks.
And Banks gets fouled, so Wyrick picks up her second.
Yep.
Banks to trigger it in. Mackenzie Miller's back in the game. Still holding her nose, but we're going to assume everything's okay. Miller sets it up. Finds Brown on the right side. Brown swings it around. Back to Miller. Now Jazzy Banks is open. She'll take the three. Off the front of the irons. So Banks is now 0 for 4.
Yeah, I think it is.
From 3-point range. And Reed with a nice move, but didn't finish. And I don't know if she was expecting a foul or. Now comes Banks. She's going to go all the way, and she fails to finish. So
it's partially blocked by Reed, I believe, there. Cunda all the way. She goes to the basket, up and in, off the glass.
And to your point, Troy, I think there was a block there, but neither of those girls got a good angle to the basket. I think they both were just hoping to get bailed out with a foul, and neither one of them got it. Cunda, on the other hand, took it down there and finished. Yeah. So 10-4, Lady Cats. Miller's waving off Brown and gets it to Banks. Banks is open again. Number 5, still no good.
Nice rebound by
Nay Noble.
Up, and she's going to be fouled.
Is that going to be Cundiff second?
Nope,
No.
that's going to be on Reed.
All right, so Reed's first. So we've got Reed with 1, Cundiff with 1, and
Wyrick with 2.
Wyrick's got 2.
And did you say Warner? Warner's got 1.
Warner got the quick one there on Anna Hall to keep the basket.
Yep.
Nay Noble's first effort is up and in. 10-5, Lady Cats. And with 1:21 left in this first quarter, the Wolves can get it to 4 here. No, it will not go. Warner's going to take it herself. She's. Oh, I thought for a second Fox was going to have a chance for 3 there. She got fouled early and went ahead and finished her shot and almost got it to drop.
That's going to be on Harper Holbrook. That's her first.
But so far, none of the Lady Wolves have 2. Fox's his first effort was a little shy. He was on the friendly end. That's our own cheerleaders down here. They won't remind her of that air ball.
This Wolf student section may, though. Short on that one as well.
That one was a little short, too. Yeah, Holbrook runs down the loose ball. Credit that rebound to her. And Nay Noble's got the ball, goes left, and loses it. Cundiff's top of the key. She pulls 17 feet and just short.
She can make that shot. She's really comfortable shooting that. She knocked one down earlier from there, Doug.
Jazzy Banks dribbled it off Keith Hall's foot, and it'll be back to the Lady Bobcats.
51.3 seconds here in this first quarter.
I don't think it really hit Keith's foot, but it was really close. Wyrick driving, handoff to Cundiff. Lady Cats working really hard to get open shots, and so far doing a good job on the defensive end too, Troy.
Yeah.
Cundiff's going to pull it back, and they may hope for the last shot here.
Wolf's going to stay in a man-to-man defense here. They're going in.
Warner gets it into Reed, right back out to Warner. Long 3, no good. She gets it back, though. The Wolves are going to have to defensive rebound. Wyrick for 3 off the left side. Cundiff with the rebound. No good. Reed with the rebound. Finally, the Lady Cats give them enough shots, and they're going to put it in. The Lady Wolves have got to get on these boards. I'm sure Coach Brown will remind them of that.
Yep.
In less than 10 seconds.
Lady Cats do a really, really good job crashing the boards.
Banks scores with 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. I don't think the Lady Cats know it. And they can get the heave-ho at the end. It is 12-7 at the end of 1. Lady Cats over the Lady Wolves. We'll take a break and be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Looking to fast-track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
And we're back. Bluegrass Sports Nation. Wolfe County Lady Wolves trailing the Lady Bobcats 7-12 here in Rose Gymnasium on senior night. And as we start the second quarter here, Troy, the Lady Wolves have got to get some offense going. They're not moving the ball well. They're sluggish. They've thrown up a lot of ill-advised shots. And as I say that, Nay Noble makes a good, strong move, but still doesn't finish.
Not only what your point was there, Doug, they've also got to hit the boards. They're getting absolutely destroyed on the glass right now.
Yeah, Lee County out-rebounding them 3-1. And especially down here on this defensive end, you can't give away second shots and third shots and fourth shots. Cundiff drives left. She's got Reed if she needs her. Doesn't. Throws it back out the wire.
Yep.
Now
Wolf likes they'll leave Warner open until she proves she can make some shots.
Sure. Nice move by Reed right there. Little catch and shoot. Spin move to her left. But it's 14-7. Lady Cats threatening to just run away with this thing. Kenzie Miller pulls up 3 and it won't go. in her defense, it was open, and Kenzie's a great shooter, but the Lady Wolves have got to get something going here. Reed with the double move and gets it out to Wyrick, and Wyrick's fouled by Gracie Brown.
The first of the quarter for Wolfe.
And so that was a pass to nobody, and the Lady Wolves let it go. So they get the rebound, though. Now a chance to cut into this lead. Jazzy Banks finds Kenzie Miller. She's open. She'll let it fly. Just too strong. Cundiff with a good job boxing out Noble. Gets that rebound, and she'll bring it up slowly. No rush for the Lady Cats. They've got the lead, and we've got a timeout. 30-second timeout by the Lady Cats. We'll take it with them. We'll see you right back there on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. 14-7 Lady Cats.
We got Victoria Cottle that checked in the game for the Lady Cats. She's come in, and I think she's give Warner a break.
And she'll start at the high post as Cundiff tries to get this play set up. And they pull Reed out to the top of the key.
Up and in.
Reed with a nice move. And that's what the Lady Wolves need to see, is that strong finish right there. They so far, every time they've gotten the ball underneath, they've been trying to avoid contact instead of just going up with the ball strong. Gracie Brown with the drive. She kicks it out to Banks. Banks is going to get Noble. Noble goes to her left. Good strong move, and doesn't finish.
Great move there.
Yes,
put it on the floor with the left.
With her left hand and did not finish. Meanwhile, here comes Cundiff. And there's
Cottle.
There's Cottle,
The seventh grader.
The young lady that just stepped into the game.
Getting in on the scoring action for the Lady Bobcats.
And it's 18-7. Banks from the top of the key, no good. Banks still can't find her range out there. Guys, this is not the same Lady Wolves team that beat this Lee County team 3 times so far this year.
No, they're not making shots, Doug.
Now, I've coached enough sports to know there's such a thing as senior night ice.
There definitely
that you get
is.
sometimes that it makes it tough to come out here and get up for these games, but we did not expect 18-7 Lady Cats this early in this ball game.
No. I think at halftime you're going to see Coach Brown make some adjustments if he don't do it before.
And listen, credit the Lady Cats. They've played good basketball.
They have.
They've moved the ball well. They're doing exactly what they need to do. They've scrapped on the boards. They've worked hard for every rebound that they've gotten.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Doug, they've reeled off 8 in a row. So they've been playing some good basketball the last part of the year. They've got hot right at the right time.
Banks misses another 3.
Fox on 3.
Fox was a heat check there, I think.
She will let them go. She's a lot like Kenzie Miller. She does not care to let the 3 ball fly.
And this time Banks will get the contact, but it'll be on the floor. So no free throws for Jazzy. They call Fox for the foul on the floor, and foul trouble could end up being an issue for the Lady Cats. We'll have to keep an eye on that after the half and see as we come into the next 2 quarters. As Kenzie Miller pulls for and it's just long, just too strong with that shot. Good hustle by the Lady Cats. The Wolves come away with it. Banks goes in, lots of contact, no call.
Nice rebound there by the 7th grader, Cottle.
Well, Cottle was the one on the floor as well.
Yes,
so
she was.
These Lee County Lady Cats resent being scheduled for senior night. They've come in here ready to prove a point. Reed with another nice, strong move, but this time she doesn't get the roll. But she will get the steal, and she'll score. And this time I think Coach Brown's going to take a full timeout. We'll hit some commercials and be right back on BSN.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Welcome back, folks. Rose Gymnasium, Campton, Kentucky, and a little bit of shock right now, Troy, for the Lady Wolves, and they need to snap out of it. There's still plenty of time left in this game.
Yeah, Doug, the first game of the year here when the Lady Cats come over here, it was a lot like this game. If you remember, Lee County had the lead the majority of the game. And I think the end of the fourth quarter there, Wolfe made a little run and got it within in striking distance and come back and took the win on the Kenzie Miller three-point shot at the buzzer. So,
well, right now, Lee's up 14, 21-7. Nay Noble gets the ball down low. Looked like there was maybe some contact. She acted like maybe she drew a foul, but there's no call. And Gracie Brown comes away with the steal now. Brown on Cundiff, and she decides to pull it out.
Great decision there by Gracie Brown. She didn't have numbers. She was outside there. She just went and pulled it back out and got it into a teammate.
Well, Presley Cundiff did a fantastic job cutting that ball off. And that time, Kenzie Miller did a good job getting that ball away from Natalie. Was it Natalie Reed?
Natalie Reed.
Natalie Reed, and making Reed foul her. So, again, foul trouble is going to be an issue for the Lady Cats. I think that's Reed's second at least. Miller's first effort from the free throw line is no good.
Reed's had some trouble this year getting in foul trouble.
I said Miller, but that's Nay Noble obviously shooting at the free throw line. And Noble's second. That is off as well. Wyrick goes baseline and just had no help. Nobody came, and that's going to be a foul on Fox.
Wyrick wanted the foul down there on the baseline, and I'm not sure she's not wrong, you know.
Right.
A lot of contact down there.
Well, but now that's been on both ends.
Yeah, it has.
They've been letting these girls play quite a bit, and it's been a physical game. As you see, Banks go left, finds Brown open for the three, and she finds it. So Gracie Brown, and that's the first field goal by the Lady Wolves in at least 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Reed's going to drive to her left. She crosses over to her right and pulls up the little running jumper. No good. Noble has it, but lost her footing, and the jump ball will go to the Lady Cats. So,
hey, Doug, I know we've talked about her a couple of times this game. That was Cottle again, forcing that jump ball. She got on the floor and tied that thing up, and that's about twice that she's been on the floor now.
Well, the youngster contributing.
She sure is.
For the Lady Cats, and now she's going to pull the 12-footer. Well, it would have been nice right on cue if she'd made that for us, but she didn't. Little announcer jinx, kind of looking for Wyrick, but ultimately gets it to Reed, gets it back. Good spin, but it won't go. Banks does not have numbers, so she'll pull it up. Miller's asking for it. Jazz will take the three, and it's good. So Banks finally finds the range on one. And maybe here come the Lady Wolves, 21-13. They've cut it to 8. So from 14 to 8 on 2 3-pointers in a row. Better defense by Noble, but again, the rebounding. As you see, Lee County was able to get the rebound. Noble gets it back. The pass over to Brown.
Too strong.
Just a little too amped up from the first one to make the second one. Reed's looking, dissecting, finds Cundiff. She'll post back it on. Now Reed will set it up. Kind of looking for cutters, and nobody's moving. Coach calls in a play. Now Cundiff's got it at the top, or at the high post. Now back out. Hannah Bush working on her. Good defense.
Wyrick can knock that down. She didn't knock that one
Short
down.
with that one, and Noble gets the rebound. And here comes Banks. And again, didn't really have a good angle to score, but she did get Reed to bail her out with the foul. And I think Reed's going to have to sit and take a break here. That should be her third.
Yeah.
That is her third foul. So,
and she's got herself in foul trouble several times this year. That's a big loss if she has to go to the bench. That's a huge loss for the Lady Cats.
They're going to ride it out these last 49 seconds and let her stay out there. It's 21-13 with 40 seconds left. Banks for three. That one's left side, no good. Reed with the rebound. Knocked away by Hannah Bush, but she gets it back. And now Cundiff saw Wyrick. Wyrick's open, and she misses the shot. Coddle's there. Sue misses the putback. Now the ball's on the floor. Good hustle that time by the Lady Cats. And I wasn't real sure. Obviously, Reed was the one on the floor, but a lot of contact between Banks and Fox. And so I don't think there was a technical foul call. I think everything, cooler heads prevail. The referee seemed to have control of it, so it's going to be out of bounds to the Lady Cats. A good job there by Keith Hall getting involved in that quick and talking those girls down before things got heated. I'm not real sure. Somebody might have gotten hit in the head inadvertently. It didn't look like anything was intentional. There's Fox with the running jumper, and it won't go. Good outlet by Noble, but Brown really has nowhere to go with it, so she'll back it back out. Finds Miller.
For 7.
Miller to Brown. 4 seconds left. She puts it up for 3. No good. The rebound was up for grabs, but eventually Cundiff comes down with it. It is halftime. 21-13, so a little run by the Lady Wolves to finish the first half. Got it back down to 8. We'll see what adjustments Coach Brown can make and what they can do in this second half when we come back right here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
All right, folks, we're back here at Rose Gymnasium in Campton, Kentucky. We're going to halftime festivities. We've got the Little Wolves Cheer Camp. They're accompanied out on the floor by the Wolfe County High School varsity cheerleaders tonight. So we'll let y'all watch this here. Not sure what grade these little girls are in, Matt, but they're young.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We were sitting here and I said, we usually run commercials during halftime, but daggone, this is too cute.
Yeah.
So we had to come back. So we love, anything youth sports related, BSM's all for
Absolutely.
it. And just seeing this many young girls involved in the cheerleading program here in Wolfe County is just an awesome thing.
Absolutely there, Matt. These girls, like we talked about a minute ago, they're accompanied out by the Wolfe County varsity cheerleaders, littlest people in the gym, but right now they feel like they're the biggest people in the gym. Gotta love it.
And, like I said, during the intermission here between the girls and the boys games, they're going to do senior night.
Yeah.
You see the sashes on a bunch of these young ladies out here, the cheerleading squad for Wolfe County. And, a lot of these little girls, one day we're going to watch them.
We're going to watch them.
I don't know how old I'll be when that happens, but
I think they're accompanied out there by the seniors right now. Some of them.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to have some stunts here. But they've already showed more athleticism than I have.
Right.
So.
No way in the world I can get out there and do that.
All right, we're joined again by the one and only Doug Elams. I think he's waiting for a scouting report here for the scores.
Well, we've got a little info to share with you from that first half, folks. So, first for the Lady Wolves, we'll start with the Lady Wolves here. And I obviously led in scoring by, let's get back over here to the right page. Sorry about that. Led in scoring by Jazzy Banks. She had 5. Kenzie Miller had 3. Nay Noble hit 1 free throw. Ona Hall hit 1 free throw. And then Gracie Brown had a 3. And that's how they ended up with 13 points. So far, none of the Lady Wolves in real foul trouble. You've got Holbrook and Banks both have 2 apiece. And then Noble and Brown each have 1 apiece. For the Lady Bobcats, however, let's talk scoring. So, Natalie Reed already has 10 points in the game. Presley Cundiff has 6. Caden Fox hit a free throw. And Miranda Wyrick has 2. But Natalie Reed, in addition to leading the Lady Cats in scoring, has 3 fouls. Caden Fox has 2, and Wyrick has 2. Warner and Cundiff have 1 apiece. And so, Reed absolutely doing it on both ends of the floor for the Lady Cats. She's leading this team right now. She's already got 10 points. She's probably got another 4 or 5 rebounds to go along with that. But how big are those 3 fouls, Troy?
They're huge, Doug. She's actually found her stride here lately. She's probably been the Lady Bobcats' bread and butter here kind of the last few games. I had them Tuesday night when they had Cordia over there, and she had 17 points in the first half. I think 17 points, 12 rebounds in the first half. She kind of makes them go. As I talked about earlier, between her and senior Presley Cundiff, they like to go inside to them a lot. But if she gets in another foul or she has to set very long, that's huge.
Well, she's got a good combination of length and quick feet, but I can guarantee you that Coach Gary Brown over on the Wolfe County side is well aware that she's got 3 fouls. He'll be attacking her. They'll be moving the ball down low. See if they can get that 4th one on her pretty early, and that could pay dividends for the Lady Wolves.
Doug, I believe that's what happened the last time the Lady Cats visited Campton here. She got in a little foul trouble and had to set for an extended period of time, and it was able to let the Wolves get back into it. So.
And that would definitely do it if they could get Reed or Cundiff either one in enough foul trouble to have to go over and take a break. That could make it a lot easier for these Wolves to move around. But credit first of all, we had the youngster Cottle,
the 7th grader,
and step up for Reed when she wasn't able. Folks, we've got the boss on the broadcast this evening. Now,
Don't know about that, guys.
double senior night. The boss has to usually he's doing duties on the photographs, and so make sure you stay tuned to Bluegrass Sports Nation feed on social media for some fantastic pictures.
Doug, and we should let's hope they turn out to be halfway fantastic or something. But I appreciate the pub. But great job, guys. Boy, tell you what, interesting first half there. Lady Wolves going to have to start knocking down a few shots in this one.
Well, we talked about it was all Lady Cats for a long, long time. It was, and I think probably Troy, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure Coach Brown is preaching defense. He's preaching rebounding to his girls, get in position, get a body on somebody, and get them away from the boards.
Yeah, as we talked about earlier, Doug, there were several trips down there when Lee County Lady Cats was able to get 3 or 4 rebounds in a row on the offensive end, and it led to points off the rebounds. So I'm sure, like you said, Coach Brown has made some adjustments and talked to his team about that. Let's see if they can come out this second half and make a little stride here.
Well, we got just a couple of minutes to pay some bills and hit some commercials before we come back and see if the Lady Wolves can make a run and get this thing back under control here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Wolves still trailing the Lady Cats. We're going to come out of halftime in just a minute. But before we do, Brendan Miller, our boss here at Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Before we go back to showing Keith Hall, we'll talk about the postseason coming up, folks. All 55th, 56th district right here live for you on Bluegrass Sports Nation. The complete girls and boys 14th region. As our many viewers across the region, we thank you. Certainly come in, watch us. We certainly appreciate it. Try to bring you a good broadcast back to action here, folks. And we'll all head back to the floor. We'll let our cameraman get back to work here.
There we go. So Kenzie Miller is going to be the first one with a look here, Troy, and she is going to Jazzy Banks at the high post. Banks immediately collapsed on. Good defense by the Lady Cats. Interior defense, getting it done.
You seen what happened there, Doug? They went straight inside on the side where Natalie Reed was trying to draw that 4th foul early.
And I'd say they'll do that more than once.
I'd say you're exactly right. And as earlier, they're going to leave Warner open until she proves she can make a shot.
Here's Wyrick on the roll. Brings it back out. Cundiff top of the key. And again, a little hesitation there. But we're back out. And I'm not real sure.
It's like Coach Hensley's going to try to eat some clock.
Well, I can't fault it. So far, everything the Lady Cats have tried has worked.
Yeah.
Kenzie Miller brings it down, finds Gracie Brown on the left side. Brown gives it back to Miller. Does a good job tracking that ball down. Holbrook finds Noble on the high post. Jazzy Banks on the baseline. A little strong with the jump shot. Smacked out of bounds to the Lady Cats.
I think Coach Brown would like to see Jazzy do the ball fake and put that ball in forward and attack the basket.
I'd like to see Banks on the interior a little bit more, or even post Jazzy up down there. Yeah. See what she can do with the ball down low. 21-13 Lady Cats. Cundiff just kind of dribbling, like you said, not in a hurry. Coach Hensley wisely with a 8-point lead when he uses as much clock as the Lady Wolves will let him. Now Cundiff puts it in play. We've got some cutters. Clocks can't get the ball. Wyrick does. Almost loses it. She corrals it back. Now Miller's going to come out and play some defense. They get it into Cundiff, and she's fouled by Noble.
Yeah. Noble didn't like the call, but it was absolutely 100% correct call.
Yeah, she reached way too early for that.
Yeah, if she went straight up and down, she might have got by with that, but she had her arms tilted, and easy call there for the veteran.
Cundiff drains the first free throw, nothing but net. That is only Nay Noble's second foul, so no worries there. Noble gets gets a rebound, so good job.
It's a 22-13.
And as much as the Lady Wolves like to shoot the three, they're never really out of a ball game. They can score points in a hurry, but just the shots aren't falling right now for them. As you see, Jazzy Banks missed a 15-footer. Now Ryrick's going to pull up. She's going to eat a little clock before getting this started.
Warner's just going to dribble it out there until somebody comes up on her.
Well, Miller's guarding her, but like you said, Kenzie Miller's played off of her because Warner's really not showed any desire to shoot the ball. Yeah. She catches Reed, though, and Reed with a good move to her left.
Yeah. And she got great inside position there, Doug, was able to seal her defender, and pass was right there, and she just took it right with her to the basket.
Now we've got Banks on the high post. Let's see if somebody can get the ball into her. Holbrook looking to pass it to Banks, but out of bounds to the Lady Wolves. And the Lady Cats haven't fronted the low post. They could get the ball into the low post, but they're doing such a good job collapsing when they do. And as I say it, there it happens again. So, good job by Brown that time, pulling the defense out and getting it to Nay Noble. We're going to see a timeout by Coach Gary Brown. It's a full timeout, so we'll take it with him here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Franks, Dixie Freeze, Eve Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Welcome back. 4:25 left in the third quarter. We're getting ready to come out of this timeout. The Lady Wolves finally get the ball down low to Nay Noble and get the score. And so Coach Brown quick to take that timeout, get this defense set. He knows he needs stops. He's down 9 points midway through the third quarter. Lady Wolves looking for a spark, anything at all.
It's got beat on the defensive end. That can't happen there if you're trying to get a comeback. You can't leave Natalie Reed streaking down the floor wide open.
And she actually missed the layup, but the Lady Wolves, again, not in good position to defensive rebound, and so Banks all she can do is smack it away. But Reed with a nice touch pass to Cundiff right there. And Troy, you almost couldn't even see that. There was so much defense.
Right.
Cundiff wasn't able to finish, but a good job by Reed to see her. Miller for three, and it's good. So, now I would say the Lady Cats need to
pick it up a little bit.
Need to put together a couple of scores here.
They're going to go into Reed. She's going to put it on the deck, drive up, and no good. And gets fouled. It's going to be on Hannah Bush.
Yeah, she's able to get Hannah Bush to commit, and Reed was first to the spot, so Bush will get called with the foul. And if Reed can make both of these free throws, they can keep their lead at 8.
Yep.
Right now it's 6.
Natalie's a pretty good free throw shooter, so we'll see what happens here.
So you've jinxed her? No. Reed's first is up and in.
Perfect.
That was a little defense for offense substitution by Coach Brown. He'll get Bush back out for this trip down the floor, get Noble back in. We may see him bring Bush back in to play defense using those 5 fouls. And Jazzy Banks was off of the three-pointer, and looks like it's going to be out of bounds on Warner. So Wolfe put the ball back, 25-18. Banks, almost took another 3. This will be Harper Holbrook for 3. It's long. And that's not, To anybody watching, it's not surprising that the Wolves shoot a lot of threes.
No,
The Lady
no.
Wolves have always shot the three ball. They are prolific shooters of the three. They just usually hit more than it.
Yeah, they just had a cold night tonight to get going here. So,
Fox triggers it into Warner. Warner able to get it past Miller. No, she stepped on the line.
yeah, she stepped on the line there. That was right in front of us. Good call there by Chris Ambergy.
By name. By name, we say Chris Ambergy, good call. Because it's his first one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Miller for three again. Can she do two in a row? Oh, it's in and out. And Banks, a little frustrated. She didn't get the foul call trying to get the rebound. She also didn't get the rebound. So Lady Cats have got it. Wyrick on the drive. She pulls it back out. She's got Reed. Now Reed with the drive. Cundiff. And Warner will back it out. Set it up.
They're going to put a little pressure on her now. Emmy can handle the ball a little bit here. Yeah, we're going to have a timeout here. Full timeout by Coach Hensley.
We'll take it with them, and then we'll be right back on BSN.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Welcome back, folks. It is still 25-18. It is still all Lady Cats and Troy. We saw what the Lady Wolves maybe are going to try to do this second half. What did you see from the Lady Cats?
Well, the Lady Cats is kind of got a little sloppy here the second half, Doug. They've kind of Wolf put a little more pressure on the ball, and Lady Cats is kind of a little sloppy handling the basketball. Had an out of bounds play right in front of us there, and turned it over again on the baseline down the far end. So they're going to have to take care of the ball.
Well, and Lee County had the clock on their mind a little bit. They played a little stall ball, as you see the throwaway here. Could have had position.
She did.
Just too direct a pass, needed a little more loft under it. We saw them play a little stall ball, and I think that worked against them, as you saw Wolfe County make two consecutive scores there. But now Wolfe County needs to score on this trip down the floor to really pay dividends.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a basket here. A lot of basketball left, but time is running out.
Banks for three.
No good, short.
She follows
nice rebound
it,
there.
her own rebound, and is able. I'm not real sure how she got that shot off.
I'm not sure either.
She did get the foul call, and the foul is on. Who was the foul on? Cottle. So
Cottle, yeah.
Cottle.
That'll be her first.
And Banks hits the first one, 25-19.
Got subs here. Anna Hall coming in for Miller and Hannah Bush coming in for Nate Noble.
And Banks misses the second one.
I think you hit it.
The lead is 6.
I think you hit it on the head a minute ago. A little defense for offense. Subs there.
Yeah, you've got these girls. These are fouls to give. Coach Brown knows he might be in a situation where he needs to control the clock, and that was a walk on Warner or on a Fox. So now we get our offensive subs back in.
Yeah, she caught the ball and made a little jump there. 25-19, 2:15 left in the third.
Let's see if the Wolves can get. No, it's going to be another three-pointer. Let's see if the Wolves can get anything going down low. They've not attacked Reed like we thought. They tried it twice. They didn't get Reed to foul them, and it looks like they've abandoned that play, Troy.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Meanwhile,
got a foul on Banks.
Reed will draw a foul. I've heard coaches say that's not a good foul to give 30 feet away from the basket.
That's not what you want, that's for sure. Got Hall and Bush coming back in for Miller and Noble.
Sorry, that'll be Banks and Noble.
Yeah.
And that's going to leave a mismatch.
Yeah, that's not.
And she didn't take advantage of it, but Cottle will. So the youngster coming in for Coach Hensley and playing.
That's her 4th point of the night.
They're having an impact on this game.
Yep.
Miller to Brown. Brown to Holbrook. They're going to swing it back to Miller, but she's not open. Anna Hall is. Miller can't find her, and so Gracie Brown's going to bring it around. She'll get it to Hall. Nope, it's bounced off. And out of bounds to the Lady Cats. I'm sorry, that's out of bounds to the Lady Wolves.
Yeah, Ambergy had a better view of that, and he come in and that's the right call.
It's an overrule.
Yeah.
Was that an over? So
he overrode him there.
Overrule.
Just had a better angle. It is the right call, though. It happened right in front of us here, Doug.
We're not allowed to overrule.
No, we're definitely not.
Chris Amberger can. So Miller with the head fake and the shot, and too strong. Hall with the rebound. Nice job. Gets it back out to Miller, and we've got a referee timeout. Player on the floor. Noble comes up holding her shoulder, but I think we're okay to play. So and the Lady Cats have done a fantastic job neutralizing Nay Noble. She's really not been able to get anything going on the offensive end. I know that's got to be frustrating for her, Troy.
It does.
But she's dealt with Cundiff and Reed. They've been in her face every time she's gotten the ball.
Yeah.
She's made some really good moves down low, but just hasn't been able to put the ball in the hoop. She's got it this time.
It's going to be a foul. Yes. Taylor and Cottle. Yeah.
The fouls on Cottle. We're not sure how many she's got.
I think that's her third.
Is that possibly her third? So Miller triggers it into Brown. She's open for three. Will it go?
Yep.
Yes. 27-22. So, again, shades of the first game this year between these two teams. You had Lee County in control the whole game, but now Wolfe just creeping back in as we get closer to the fourth quarter. Hall's working on Reed. Now both players to the ground, and they're going to call Hall for the foul there. Really nothing she could do. She was already on the floor.
I think Reed's hurt her ankle there, foot one. She's down.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Appalachian Wireless is starting 2025 by doing something they've never done before. New devices on us. Up to $800 off select devices. This is on a new or renewed line on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or Mix and Match plans. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or any retail location for complete details. New devices on us. On the region's best network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Holbrook Equipment, located here in Lamprey.
And we're back. Natalie Reed will step out of this game with what looked to be a ankle injury. We'll hope it's nothing serious, and hopefully we'll get to see her back in action soon enough. Absolutely nothing malicious there, Troy. Just two players on the ground, one of those hustle plays.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Natalie got the worst of it, but now we've got a foul on the floor, but it's the Wolves' fifth. So Lee County will be in that double bonus for the next 18 seconds.
It's going to send Wyrick to the free throw line, shooting two. The first one's up, short.
And the Lee County lead has dwindled to 5.
It has.
As the Wolves have stepped up a little bit on the defensive end and been able to hit a couple shots.
If
Wyrick short on that one too, but Fox bails her out, gets the rebound, and can't get the shot.
It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with the Lady Bobcats.
That looked like a good job by Kenzie Miller, maybe tying that up and stopping that play before it got started. But the Lady Cats will keep the ball, and that's key.
Yeah.
Because we've talked about second chance shots.
The seventh grader, Cottle, throwing it up and in, Doug.
Cottle with the score, 29-27.
Miller 3 deep.
and almost made that thing with just a few
Plenty of
seconds
time.
left.
Yeah, she shot that way earlier. It was plenty of time. She had about 4 seconds when she let
shot
it go.
while she was open.
Yeah.
And we'll be back right after this on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Holbrook Equipment Swan.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
And we're back. Bluegrass Sports Nation here in Campton, Kentucky. Troy, the good news is we see Natalie Reed up and walking over on the sideline. Not back in the game yet, but it's great to see that young lady stretching her feet over there and looks
Moving
like she's
around.
not too terribly or not too seriously injured as Nay Noble drives and is fouled. Looked like Cottle maybe again, and if it is, no, they're going to get Cundiff with this one.
Yeah.
So if it is, Cottle could be in some serious foul trouble. So Nay Noble to cut into this 7-point lead. First free throw is no good.
Strong.
And Hannah Bush has got the shooter, so they're going to bring in Bush to play defense for Noble. If she makes this one, and she does. So offense, defense sub there for Coach Brown. Bush comes in. They're going to set up a full court press. And
Knocked loose by Brown.
they've got the steal. Brown gets the steal. Miller's open for three.
Count it.
Count it.
I knew that was in the moment it left that young lady's hand, Doug.
And that, folks, is what senior night is for. 7:41 left, 3-point game. Timeout by Coach Hensley, just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. What about that sequence right there, Troy?
Yeah, it was all hustle and heart right there. You had Gracie Brown knock that loose and come up with it. She was able to find the senior who's done it time and time again, Doug. Kenzie Miller knocking down the 3-point shot to get this game within 3 points.
Well, and when Coach Brown dialed up the press, I'm sure that's the perfect outcome. Exactly what he was wanting out of that was to get a steal and an open shot. And so they'll come back out. I would imagine they'll press again.
They're coming back with Reed, so that's good to see that young lady's back on the floor after the injury. So that'll be huge for Lee County if she's able to go 100%.
Well, we'll find out soon. They're going to have to break this press down, and Cundiff's got it. She'll get it to Reed, and Reed does not look hampered or hindered at all. She drives. She'll turn it back out. Now back to her right and looking for contact, but we've got a foul on the floor. Bush with a push on Cundiff while they were jockeying for position on the low post. Now Noble comes back in. And the double screen down low. Cundiff's able to get the ball, but she misses the turnaround hook shot. Now she's got the jumper. No good. Reed fighting for it. Cundiff gets it back.
There's those rebounds we was talking about.
3 shots in a row within 10 feet. No Lady Wolfe inside, Troy.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. Second and third chance opportunities for the Lady Cats. And right there it comes up big.
The Lady Wolves have got to rebound. They're relying too much on their ability to hit three-pointers as we see Nay Noble get fouled. And if
that's on Reed. That's going to be her fourth.
That is her fourth. So with 7 minutes left, we'll see what Coach Hensley wants to do with this.
I'd say you're going to see Coach Hensley roll the dice with that young lady, try to finish the game out with her.
Well, and knowing that he's got Cottle, who has played so well today, knowing that he can bring her in if he needs her.
Yeah.
You know, you might as well go ahead and leave Reed out there for at least as long as he can.
Yeah. Yeah. Cottle's played outstanding for the 7th grader here. She's gave some big-time minutes for the Lady Cats tonight.
And first of all, good job by Nay Noble knocking those free throws down, getting it back to a 3-point lead. Natalie Reed playing smart basketball. You have to believe that she can avoid fouling, but will that make it easier for the Lady Wolves to get to the basket if she has to avoid fouling?
If she's not able to put ball pressure on, near turnover is a turnover. Gracie Brown comes up with a steal on the backside, up and in.
And it's a 1-point ball game. These Lady Wolves have made it all the way back, 31-30. Here come the Lady Cats. Warner gets it 3/4 of the way down the floor before Miller cuts her off. 30-second timeout. We'll take this one with them. We'll be right back. And we're back. 6:38 left, 31-30. Troy, we've got us a game finally. We've been waiting for this all night.
Yep.
The Lady Wolves with the run have brought this thing back to one. What do the Lady Cats have to do to answer?
They're going to have to go. If it's me, I'm going inside to my two bigs, Reed and Cundiff. Pound it inside, make Wolf stop. They've had a lot of success on the
rebound. Yeah.
They've had a lot of success. What I was going to. They had a lot of success on the glass tonight, and they do go right into Reed as we talked about.
No rebound needed that time. Natalie Reed, sure-handed, puts it right up and in, and leads back to 3. Lady Wolves basketball sure is. Need to see Jazzy Banks drive that ball.
Yeah,
the 23-footer is not the shot.
As a player, Doug, you and I have both played a lot of basketball. Sometimes you just got to realize it's not your night.
Yeah. Yeah, just go ahead. And she can do so much on the inside when she gets down there. She's got the length. She's fast.
Gracie Brown for 3. No short.
Nay Noble fighting for the rebound, but ultimately it's Fox that comes away with it.
3-point game, 5:38 left in the game.
Wyrick to Reed, it's slapped away,
and
they're going to get the foul on Jazzy Banks.
Yeah, it's definitely over the backside. She reached the slap, so they bring her up on the foul there. Right in the hands of Nay Noble. She's unable to come up with it, excuse me.
And Cundiff basically just having her way here. She's going to shoot till she misses.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Lady Cats ball, and nobody can get her off the boards. I don't know. And I'm not sure why, the Lady Wolves are trying. They're working hard, but Presley Cundiff just having her way right now with the basketball. And Harper Holbrook's going to take it away.
Because she's got right in there and just ripped it away.
Banks has got a step on Reed, and Reed can't foul her.
Very, very fortunate there not to come up with the foul.
Holbrook for 3, it won't go. And that ball is going to the Lady Cats. So not the best transition, or not the best sequence. I would have liked to have seen the Wolves pull that back and play offense. I don't.
Hindsight's 2022.
Yeah.
Jazzy Banks went straight at Reed, and the refs were there and didn't call the call. So
Reed did a good job holding her ground, but not. She didn't slap.
No,
she didn't reach.
Great defense.
Yeah.
Corner on the drive.
Almost. Bush gets it. Now Banks. She's got Holbrook to her right, Miller to her left. Banks again with the drive.
It's going to be a foul on Cundiff.
Fouled by Cundiff. And
second, I think. Maybe your third.
Interesting there that Banks had lost the ball before she got fouled, so they're going to say she was in the shooting motion. That's she'll have 2 free throws here.
Too strong.
These are the ones that need to fall. 4 short. Let's see if Banks can cut it to 2. And then the Lady Wolves are going to need to play defense. And rebound on the defense.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest.
That's the big one. Second one rattles in. Wyrick wide open by herself down there. Nobody near. She lays it up and in.
35-31. The lead is 4.
Banks throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Banks is feeling the pressure of being a senior on senior night. This is she just needs to take a deep breath. 4 minutes left. No panic ball. That's not time for that yet.
No, not yet.
Bush doing a good job defensively on Reed, but ultimately Fox comes away from it, or away with it, and is able to score. And the lead is now 6. With Kenzie Miller and Nay Noble both on the bench. Coach Brown will bring them back in now. Onaha with the drive. Brown tries to get it back to her, and that pass was doomed to start.
Coach Brown's
going to walk. Wyrick takes an extra step as she caught that ball.
I look for Coach Brown to call a timeout here in just a second. Down under 4 minutes. His team's down 6. Looks like his team may be getting rattled a little bit.
I think this possession will make that determination, Troy. I think if the Lady Wolves score, we'll roll on with it.
Yeah.
I think if the Cats stop them, then we'll see a timeout. Either way, we've got Kenzie Miller at the top of the key. Now Brown looking. Now Miller open for 3. Short. Noble had the rebound, gets it back. Brown for 3. No good. Harper Holbrook's going to run this one down low. The Wolves are going to get another chance. Jazzy Banks with a good drive. That's what Jazzy Banks needs to do, folks.
And Coach Brown calls the timeout.
Brown gets the full timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Holbrook Equipment, located.
Welcome back to BSN. The Lady Wolves got this thing to 4 points. 3:10 left in this ball game. They're going to put on the full court press. They have yet to lead from this game. They've been close. They got it all the way back to 1, but so far the Lady Cats have been able to keep the lead and keep control of this game, and it's been all Cundiff and Reed. Everybody's hustling. But the difference makers have been Cundiff and Reed down low. And I've lost track, but I think Reed's got 16 points maybe.
Great play drawn out of the timeout by Coach Hensley.
And Banks doesn't foul there on Reed, and that's probably the right call. No reason to. They'll play on. The lead is 6. Jazzy Banks for a long 3. No good. That's a walk. So a misstep by Natalie Reed, and they'll get another chance. But that is not the shot.
No.
And we saw Banks with a very effective drive, and she was able to score off the move, off the dribble. But the Lady Wolves have got to stop settling for long 3s. Other than Kenzie Miller, who has the green light all the time, but she's off.
Just not been the night for the Wolfe County shooters. It's over and back,
there. Off of her own foot.
No, she dribbled it off her foot. Coach Hensley doesn't like it, but she absolutely dribbled it off her foot there.
From his angle, it was maybe hard to see which foot it was, but it was that green shoe. Holbrook calling for it down in the corner, but she didn't get it that time around. And Miller's open for 3.
Too strong.
Good. Just maybe a little too much emotion right now to hit that shot. Warner's going to back it out and get it to Cundiff. 2 minutes left now in this game. 39-33 Lady Cats, and you can't fault them for not being in any hurry. A little referee timeout there. Looked like Fox maybe had something in her eye.
No, she got hit on the play down there a minute ago. Her and Banks got tied up there.
Okay.
Yeah, she got hit in the face there.
This is going to be the foul on Nay Noble. Press. I believe that's Nay Noble's 3rd. Cundiff with a chance to stretch his lead out. It's up and good. She gets the shooter's roll. Got a couple Lady Cats cooling Wyrick. I'm not sure if this is a medical emergency or.
Second one's as good as well for Presley. Center.
Now they're ready to play defense.
Stretches out to an 8-point lead, Doug.
41-33. The Lady Cats up by 8. And they've really been in control the whole game.
Yeah.
So it's been the Lady Wolves that have had to find ways to do this, and so far just not able to do it. And that's teamwork. Wyrick with the steal and gets the pass off to Fox. And now Fox with the steal. But she'll take it herself.
Up and in.
And judging by the the body language of the Lady Wolves, Troy, I'm afraid to say this one might be all but over.
Yeah. Yeah, the body language has just been down the last couple of minutes, Doug. We talked about that a minute ago. And got real sloppy here the last 2 minutes of the ball game.
Well, when they got it down to three points and then 1 point, there were opportunities. We're going to get this foul on who they call that one?
It's going to be a Wyrick.
Wyrick, okay.
Yeah.
When they got it down to 2 points, 3 points, then they got a little panicky, and when they couldn't
settle for a lot of deep threes there.
Yeah, and when they couldn't finish the comeback, it was almost like, well, shoot, that didn't work, and so it's just not been the Lady Wolves night tonight. And credit the Lady Cats. Everything they've tried has worked. They came in with a good game plan. They've used their strengths. They're going to get Brown with the foul here, and that's just a frustration foul. That's
like I said a minute ago, they just got real sloppy here the second half. I don't know if the senior night played into it or what, but
well, I'm sure that emotionally, that's a hard thing to play through anyway. Senior nights as a coach, they drive you crazy because you never know what you're going to get in a senior night from your players. And tonight it's been all Lady Cats, and Brown's in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is a career night for Natalie Reed. She's well over 20 points now, I'm sure, and she's got a chance to add to that total. 47-33.
She had a big night tonight.
Well, we're going to get some subs here and a chance for these seniors.
Yeah.
These Wolfe County Lady Wolf seniors to get a hand. They get a nice round of applause by the Wolfe County faithful behind the bench there as they take their seats for the last time here in Rose Gymnasium. Of course, the district tournament will be here at Rose, and so they'll hopefully get a chance to shine again. But as far as regular season games, that'll do it for these seniors. Great careers and good kids, Jazzy Banks and Kenzie Miller. We wish them all the best. Wish they could have gotten a W tonight, but it just wasn't to be. That was Cox with the 12-footer that won't go, or 14-footer, I guess, that wouldn't go. 48-33, 20 seconds left, and I'd say Coach Hinge was telling his girl to just sit this one out. So as we count it down, 10 seconds now.
Great win tonight by the Lady Cats. That makes 9 in a row for them, Doug. We talked about it earlier. They're hot at the right time. So they're looking to make a little noise in this district tournament. So,
and listen, folks, obviously the Lady Cats are headed to the 56th district tournament. The Lady Wolves are headed to the 55th district tournament. The good news is you can see both of those tournaments, every game, every minute of action, right here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Don't forget, it's senior night here in Rose Gymnasium. We're going to end this broadcast shortly, but later on our social media feeds, you're going to be able to find all the pictures, all the videos from senior night. And after this broadcast, we'll be right back to stream the boys' senior night honoring Ricky Manns, the Wolfe County Wolf senior, and all the senior cheerleaders. So that'll be back on in just a little bit. To wrap this one up, Troy, it was just all Lady Cats.
It was. From the opening tip, they controlled the game, they controlled the tempo, they controlled the boards, and that was the difference in the ball game.
Absolutely. So, folks, thank you for joining us. For producer Matt Hudson, Troy Wilson, I'm Doug Elam. We're signing off. But come right back and join us for the boys' senior night here at Rose Gymnasium in just a few minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.